We joke about the neo-Victorianism that wearing masks brings about, but yesterday one of my students pulled his mask down to drink some water, and the girl sitting beside him exclaimed, "I have never seen your mouth before," and he blushed and covered his mouth with his hand. It was just iconic. On the flip side, one of my students told me he had a crush on someone, so I pulled up Skyward and searched her name, and I was like, is this her? He looked at the picture, just said, "Oh, I've never seen her without her mask before, never mind." At the vet's office, someone copy pasted he scars in fiction. I got this trying to save my lover from an assassin, but tragically, I was too late. Now I carry the mark of my failure with me always, and I can never forget scars in real life. So I was trying to open macaroni sauce with a paring knife. One of my favorite pieces of good news that a population of New Guinea singing dogs was found in the wild when they were previously thought extinct. Look at this best boy, I'm so happy they are still out there. Last week I joked that my very cerebral, retired police chief grandpa is basically Holt from Brooklyn 99, and then today someone said, "Dang, we are out of decaf," and he just deadpans. Well, there's no need to get hysterical. Yesterday he said, "If you need to insult the same person twice, you've already failed in your goal to devastate them." My yaya was trying to remember the name of a guy who stole money from her in high school today, and my grandpa instantly pipes up. His name was Bernie Ryan and he was a scoundrel. Y'all, I'm freaking crying. I had a dream last night that aliens came to Earth and they were kinda real serious like Vulcans, and so obviously we were all serious too, trying to impress them, and it was all very civil, and then they saluted their leader, but their salute was a freaking dap and we all lost it and nearly started a freaking war. Are you ever just reading a book and you come across word that you don't know how to pronounce, so you just go in your head when it's someone's name and you have to keep doing that for the rest of the book? And then if that book gets turned into a movie, they will pronounce the character's name and you just sit there in the cinemas like, the frick just happened to me. Terrifying monstrosity. Who could possibly love me when I am a terrifying monstrosity? Me, stretched out on the table in front of them with a rose between my teeth. Well then, oh my god, I see the monster frickers are at it again. I can't watch Breaking Bad without constantly saying "rah" out loud. Literally, my boss called me out for saying this every time a server went down at my old job. It was a tech job, not like waiters falling down, let me be clear. My wife and I never baby talk to our kids. We use full sentences and a wide vocabulary. My daughter is 4 and can carry a conversation. Adults are shocked at her social aptitude. My second daughter isn't even 2 and she uses 4-syllable words, which is impressive because they are both cats. Well, that was unexpected. Why are you, as a man, showing up early for work? Rise and grind. What are you grinding on? Cock. Early bird gets the worm. Maybe a little too eager to please your manager, hoping for something more. Oh, you're a hustler, eh? What do you even need all that money for? To take men on dates? Have you ever wondered what I named you? I thought we were all just 2 man. I always assumed they gave us names like can opening person and crap disposal staff member and heated pillow surrogate. I just assume a constant in a monologue of mother-like distressed Victorian children. Googled most important image on the internet, was not disappointed. Blowing a dandelion is basically you helping a weed ejaculate. I was having a good day. We were all having a good day. I mean, it's kind of not. Seeds aren't analogous to sperm. Heck, pollen isn't analogous to sperm. Plants don't do dimorphic gametes like that. A better analogy would be firing a couple dozen fully formed babies from a t-shirt cannon. Now we are having a good day again. I'm hangry. The heck is that? Horny and angry. Zeus? What if aliens visited Earth during the Jurassic period, found it to be occupied with a bunch of mean, giant lizards and thought, well, frick this planet, and never came back? What if when humans went out into the galaxy all the aliens panicked because if the dinosaurs' tiny fur snacks now had spaceships and laser blasters and interstellar colonies, then what the frick were the dinosaurs up to? Important human policy. Do not let any aliens know the dinosaurs are extinct. Ever. Jurassic Park movies is extremely important interstellar propaganda. This is probably the best post on Tumblr, to be honest. It combines aliens, dinosaurs, space travel, evolution, and borderline absurd humor in one thing. Remember that guy on Vine that would climb around shirtless with flowers on his head, and he'd keep saying, "My berries," but then it turned out he was a CIA plant put on Vine to track down leftist activists who were active on the app. I literally just found out about the girl from Is This Allowed? Vine was really making out with a mannequin. Controversy, and now this is ruined childhood for millennials. I'm sorry, my berries guy was what now? A nice young Italian man, I guess. I made this up for notes. Not trying to be rude, but I love posts on here where I'll learn a completely new thing that immediately gets refuted in the same post. Net zero information. In the words of the great Elizabethan wordsmith William Shakespeare, in Hamlet Act 4 Scene 5, when sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. Or, in the words of the great Twitter wordsmith at Horsebux, everything happens so much. This is 1947 Cincinnati Enquirer erasure. The saying, "Life is just one dang thing after another," is a gross understatement. The dang things overlap. Please do not forget your smash mouth. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Ah yes, the solar eclipse. That glorious event every few years when Apollo does something so incredibly stupid that Artemis has to yell at him in broad daylight in front of half of the world. When you yell at your brother so hard that it makes the world go dark for several minutes. Points to bedroom. This is where we frick frack. Points to kitchen. This is where we snick snack. Points to living room. This is where we kick back. Points to bathroom. This is where we crap chat. Points to couch. This is where we chit chat. Points to computer. This is where we click clack. Points to shelf. This is where we knick knack. Points to Shrek's dungeon. This is where we paddy whack. What a truly awful website this is. Blimey, it's him. Victor Crumb. Had a dream where I was sitting in a dark office and reality felt really altered and strange, and there was just a fish tank illuminating the room, and then this freaking fish looked at me and grinned with human teeth and in this super deep voice said, "You've been here a while, better wake up before you forget how to." And I freaking woke up in a cold sweat. Dude, I think you went to heck. Lord, said hot girl summer buttoner staring out the window above the sink while you're washing the dishes and thinking about where your youth has gone kinda way. End it all. Just what's going on at T-Mobile? I'm concerned and a little bit scared. Everything is fine in the realm of 4G. Yo, how much dirt you gotta throw in the ocean to make a new country? Literally everything always feels like a performance to me. I'll be uncontrollably sobbing and will suddenly be like, wow, I won an Oscar for this. No, multicellular trays. Use your symbiotic mitochondria. Reproduce asexually. You're your own parent. Pretend it's 2BYA. Evolve. My lord, the peasants are nailing erotic artwork of you and your court jester to the church doors again. No. I was sitting here eating candy hearts and literally every single one of them has had words on it only, but I just found this one with Arthur's face on it. How and why? Please explain. You'll ever get fatigue so bad that you're laying down and it feels like you need to lay down more. Advanced laying, somehow. My friend's warning me not to buy GTA 5 because GTA 6 will soon come out. Me 2 years later. So that was a freaking lie. Horny dudes, KFC employee, breasts or thighs. 4K exists. People when they record UFOs. Best I can do is 144p. Most people this summer. Us this summer. Castiel wants to frick men and have gay Shreks. 2017. 2016, 2015, 2014, me. Imappy 40 years old on tumblr.com like, just filed for life insurance lads. Sees girl reading The Catcher in the Rye. I love that book, the way he just clenches fists, catches all that freaking rye. When B had a bad day and wants to talk about it. If you think I'm ugly now you should have seen me in 2009. Condemnation answered your question. What's the saddest movie you've ever seen? If we are gonna be honest, the only movie I've cried at in the theater was Megamind, and I don't know why. I want this framed. Pennywise the dancing clown X reader X Dean Winchester, clown lover, /n. You're a dedicated and in love with Pennywise the clown, and the Winchesters start investigating. Good morning everyone except this person. Grunk grunk grunk. Grunk in my cup. Who? Grunk. In my cup. It's more likely than you think. Free PC check. Please don't cosplay at school. Just you try to freaking stop me. Are there video games for men? Gas station gases pump screen. The only funny response to this really. Oh okay, so you're shilling and farthing. Sometimes I sit on the floor and tuck my knees into my chest and lean forward. That's just how I roll. This is a great website. The amount of things to look at, staggering. Before Tumblr, we had to go to the mall to see multiple kind of different things in a short period of time. Convergent evolution. I've been watching a lot of American goldfinches lately, and isn't biology just amazing? This is how it works, right? I used to make jokes at work during meetings, and I could really get people laughing. Then COVID hit, and all our meetings were online. I'd still make jokes, but no one would laugh. Not one. At first, I thought it was just because everyone was muted. It turns out, they didn't find me remotely funny. People's disgusting. People is disgusting. They deserve to suffer. That's why Slenderman is here. Remove your clothes. We need to talk. Ah yes, the negotiator. The negotiator. What kind of tree has a hand? A palm tree. Me. I'll let my cat drink the bathtub water while I was in it. Priest. Once again kind of weird, but not a sin. Living the dream. 4 PM, 5 PM, 6 PM, 7 PM, 9 PM, 2 AM, 4 AM, 6 AM. When people bring up your past, perk, ain't like that now. Getting interviewed for a job. Interviewer. So what qualifies you for this job? Me. I banged your mom. Interviewer. Savage bro, you're hired. In capitalism, man exploits man. In communism, it's the other way around. Frick, I gotta exist tomorrow, for frick's sake. It's called fashion. Look it up. Professor is 6 minutes late to first class A. So 10 minutes after class was supposed to start, someone throws a book at the whiteboard and everyone goes silent as this guy in a baseball cap leaps over his desk to the front of the room and says, I guess we can start class now. We are gonna start by talking about my favorite subject, me. My professor is a really young dude and disguised himself as a student. I once had a professor slam a thermos down on his desk and say to us, there's more pressure in my sinuses right now than there is at the bottom of the sea. This thing's full of NyQuil. I'm going to drink it while I teach, and when your heads are replaced by swelling rainbows, I will cancel the rest of the class. The class ended up being 17 minutes long. Your professor was trying to fight God. Who is reading fanfiction about multi-level marketing? Wrong MLM bestie. The World Health Organization is doing what? That's a freaking normal thing to say. Please go inside. I just saved a bunch on car insurance by giving that frisky little gecko some third-rate sloppy. Go freaking darks yourself, jungle. There should been kink at Prince Philip's funeral. Please don't make our OnlyFans. Boo, we hate your cock. You're not better than other people just because you listen to weird music. Yes, I am. Dr. Phil warns his guests about the consequences of lying to him. Dr. Kill, that's a tiny pistol he is holding. Take your boobs off. I wanna see your shirt. How to Shrekst. Candles are how we keep fires as pets. This is unnecessarily adorable. It doesn't have a case. Priorities. Carol Marks body. Carol Marks body pillow. I was looking for an answer and found a better question. I click on something on a sketchy site. It opens a pop-up. Fine. I click on something on a sketchy site. It opens a new tab. Fine. I click on something on a sketchy site and it opens a new tab that exists for 1 millisecond before closing itself. Overwhelming sense of unease and dread. What if church was called JesusCon?
Howdy folks, I hope that you enjoyed episode 277 of Top Tumblr Memes. If you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're able to go the extra mile in supporting myself and supporting the channel, feel free to click the join button next to the subscribe button and become a channel member. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you all for your responses to yesterday's question of the day. I really appreciate it. And for all the interaction in the videos in general. I've seen we have like kind of come to a standstill in terms of growth, and now there's been a resurgence of growth. So thank you all for the interactions. Let's keep it up. Let's keep the channel growing. We've on the way to 13,200. So thank you all very much. In terms of today's question of the day, I would like to know what's the weirdest interaction that you've witnessed in public. Like if you're people watching or if you're just out and about, what's like the weirdest thing that you've seen other people doing or like arguing or whatever it may be. I'm very curious to hear on the comments what that instance is. I'm trying to see if I can make it more clear. Just like what's the weirdest thing that you've ever seen occur in public? I guess that's whatever that may be. Let me know in the comments. I look forward to hearing about it. I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you all tomorrow with episode 278 of Top Tumblr Memes. Peace out, guys.